Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, whatever time of day you happen to be watching this. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little music story time. I have a lot of really cool music books in my music room, and I'm sure I've shared many of them with you all before, but it doesn't hurt to hear a really good story once or twice, or maybe even 24 times. So today's story is called Because, and it's by an author you might be familiar with. His name is Mo Willems. Now, Mo Willems wrote a lot of really cool children's books, but the one he's most famous for is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, which is one of my favorites too, honestly. But this book he wrote specifically for musicians, which is why it's a favorite of mine. Okay, Because by Mo Willems, illustrated by Amber Wren. This is how it happened. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Ooh, I almost forgot to show you. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music. They formed an orchestra. Because a man practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Imagine that, it all starts with practicing. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. And because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. See, we have a percussionist playing the timpani, a bassoon player, a cellist, a flautist, that's my personal favorite because that's what I play, and of course the French horn. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. If you don't remember what that means, rehearse means to practice. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the door. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Oh, I hope he feels better soon. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. It looks like the orchestra is about ready to play. Now, I know you really can't technically hear a picture, but if you could, this picture would sound like music. In row C, seat 4, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music. Soon, she started to write music too. Because like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. And one night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. Then she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that had brought her here. And that night, someone else was changed. That's how it happens. Now this is based on the real-life story of a composer who wrote this piece of music called The Cold. It's amazing how many little things had to happen for just that one little spark to occur. Now, go ahead and check that out. Read it again with me if you'd like. And I hope to see you back next time. Goodbye.